Good evening, this is Michael Martin Murphy, and this is the Lone Cowboy Hour. Tonight we have a special performance of a lot of different artists who are friends of one of my best friends, K.R. Wood. K.R. Wood is one of the best cowboys, one of the best chuck wagon cooks, one of the best cowboy singers, folklorists around. He's done a lot for Western heritage. Let's get started tonight as we raise money for K.R. Wood to get a liver transplant. He's much in need of this. He's in line and getting close. There'll be a lot of expenses involved in this in the recovery. So let's all get together and support a great Westerner and a great cowboy, K.R. Wood.
Howdy friends, this first song is by my band is Gone to Texas. You know, back in 1827, a man could own a little piece of heaven if he'd come on down and claim that Texas land. Folks would put a little board on their cabin door that said GTT. That meant Gone to Texas. And you know, they're still coming today. Yeah. Back in 1827, a man could own a little piece of heaven if he'd come on down and claim that Texas land. Yeah, Stephen F. Austin had a master plan, and everyone seemed to understand. I'm gone to Texas, my friend. Well, a man from Kentucky can sure get lucky. Everyone in Tennessee agree, well, Texas is a place for me. Well, I loaded up my wagon, you know my old mule's a dragging. I am gone to Texas, my friend. Texas, I'm gone to Texas, I'm gone to Texas, my friend. I put a little bitty board on my cabin door, said GTT and nothing more. I'm gone to Texas, my friend. To the Rio Grande, come on down and be part of the master plan. Well, I'm gone to Texas, I'm gone to Texas, I'm gone to Texas, my friend. I loaded up my wagon, yeah, my old mules are dragging. Gone to Texas, my friend. Well, I put a little bitty board on my cabin door, said GTT and nothing more. I'm gone to Texas, my friend. Yes, I'm gone to Texas, my friend. The Martians have landed.
Hey, KR. Dave Burdock, Chisholm Trail Outdoor Museum, Cleveland, Texas. We're all thinking about you, buddy. We're praying for you. You're in our prayers, you're in our thoughts. Looking forward to you coming back and singing at my next birthday.
Hey, KR, we sure miss you. We hope you make a quick comeback. We need you back out here for all the events getting scheduled this year. We ask everybody to donate to this cause. There's nothing better about anybody other than KR. We love you. We appreciate you.
Love you, KR. Get better soon. Y'all donate and help KR's cause.
We hope to see you out here soon, KR. You're part of the family at the Chisholm Trail.
Cleveland, Texas.
Remember, if you can't give, your prayers are appreciated.
Hello, KR. This is Gary Barger. I'm standing behind the camera. Do the photography work for the museum. We hope you get better. Prayers to you.
Special thanks to my friend John Clayton Reed, a great cowboy singer, with the Chisholm Trail Outdoor Museum in Cleveland. I'd like to thank them also for their part in this and for everybody and their support through all this. God bless.
My home, it was in Texas. My past you must not know. I seek a sanction from the law, where the sage and the pinyon grow. Blue Mountain, your azure deep. Blue Mountain, with sides so steep. Blue Mountain, with a horse head on your side. You have won my heart for to keep. Well, I chummed with Latigo Gordon, and I drink at the Blue Goose Saloon, and I dance at night with a Mormon girl, then I ride home beneath the moon. Blue Mountain, your azure deep. Blue Mountain, with sides so steep. Blue Mountain, with a horse head on your side. You have won my heart for to keep. Well, I shop at Mon's store, with a bullet holes in the door. My horse, he measures the calico treasures when I'm drunk and feeling sore. Blue Mountain, your azure deep. Blue Mountain, sides so steep. Blue Mountain, with a horse head on your side. You have won my heart for to keep. When the winter sun does shine, in the summer the wind doth whine, and say there, brother, if you need a mother, there's Ev on the old Chuck line. Blue Mountain, your azure deep. Blue Mountain, the side so steep. Blue Mountain, with a horse head on your side. You have won my heart for to keep. You have won my heart for to keep.
You're in for a real treat. Miss Devon and Outlaw Jesse are going to play you a song. Thank you for being a part of it.
Howdy, we're here for K.R. Wood, who's our buddy. His name is Kent Cookie. You know, he spends a lot of time around the chuck wagon.
So do I.
Oh, I can see that, yeah. You know what else? Who else spends time around the chuck wagon? Be those cowgirly cowgirls.
That's right,
The real deal cowgirls.
Oh,
this
yeah.
little song
Oh, yeah.
is about them.
Yeah, and it's for a good cause, so y'all be sure and donate if you can.
That's right.
My sugar is so refined. She's one of them cowgirl kind. She wears a western hat, never a chaperone. She takes me every Friday to the rodeo. My sugar is so refined. She's got a real horse sense mind. Wouldn't wear a dress, never buys a frock. She would never think of ever punching a clock. Instead of a lasso, she calls it a rope. She'll throw it on a calf, but never a goat. She likes her cowboy coffee instead of tea. Holds it with all her fingers and not just three. Oh, my sugar is mighty fine. Feel so lucky 'cause she's mine. When we share a kiss and our lips unite, her sparking sets me off just like a stick of dynamite. I wonder what she buckskin pony and her blue heeler pup. Instead of hello, she says,
howdy, y'all.
I fell in love the moment I saw her sitting comfy on a fallen tree, with a bowl of chili balanced on one knee. Oh, my sugar is so refined. She's one of them cowgirl kind. She acts just like her name is in the cowgirl hall. I wouldn't be surprised to see her picture on their wall. I guess we'll spend our honeymoon just mucking out some stalls. Ooh, she's so refined. Ooh, she's so refined.
So refined.
What you saying?
Sugar.
Sugar.
I was proud to take part in an award show several years ago with K.R. Wood when he developed a great album about the Chisholm Trail. It was the 150th anniversary, and I was celebrating the Chisholm Trail by doing some concerts, but looking for more events to be associated with. And along came K.R. and said, would you sing some songs and provide some of the masters from your cowboy albums and bluegrass albums that salute the Chisholm Trail? Well, I said yes in about 2 seconds, and he did a great job. K.R. Wood is an essential part of keeping the American Western heritage going in our time. He needs a liver transplant. He's in line, and I believe getting close to having that liver transplant. In fact, by the time you see this, he may already be getting the transplant. Point is, there's going to be a lot of times when he cannot perform. He's going to go through some incredible expenses to get this liver transplant. And of course, a lot of Medicare and Medicare policies and policies that deal with health care, they help you when it comes to this expenses for the hospital and stuff, but they don't do anything about helping you continue your career and the contribution you're making to your community. So that's why we're here tonight, to help K.R. Wood through this. Let's hear from K.R. Wood right now.
Next song, Nickel Ahead on the Old Chisholm Trail. Collaborated with Michael Martin Murphey on it, and we won the 2017 Wrangler Award for Best Cowboy Composition for the song about the Waco Suspension Bridge. They charged them a nickel a head on the Old Chisholm Trail, and they paid off that bridge in 2 years. Now that's a lot of nickels. Hope you enjoy it. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Here we go. Well, we crossed the wide Pecos and forded the new Oasis. Always swam the Guadalupe and followed the old Brazos. Red River runs rusty, the Wichita clear. But it was down on the muddy Brazos where I courted my dear. We sang Lila, Lila, oh, lend me your hand. Lila, Lila, oh, lend me your hand. Lila, Lila, oh, lend me your hand. There's many a river that waters the land. Now the fair Angelina, she runs glossy and gliding. Oh, the crooked Colorado, she runs weaving and winding on the banks of the Natchez. Oh, there's girls by the score, but I'll never walk down the muddy Brazos no more. We'd sing Lila, Lila, lend me your hand. Lila, Lila, oh, lend me your hand. Lila, Lila, oh, lend me your hand. There's many a river that waters this land. there's a ladder of rivers that we have to cross. Oh, and crossing the Muddy Brazos came at a high cost. Too many cowboys, horses, and longhorns were lost. They decided they'd build that big bridge. They'd charge a nickel a head on the old Chisholm Trail, driving those longhorns on north to the rail, through the rain, sleet, snow, and the hail. A nickel a head on the old Chisholm Trail. A nickel a head on the old Chisholm Trail. The Waco Suspension Bridge was the first suspension bridge built west of the Mississippi River, spanning over 475 feet. Over 3 million bricks were used to build the towers. They started construction in 1868. In January of 1871, the first group of longhorns crossed that bridge, and the toll was a nickel a head on the old Chisholm Trail. Driving the longhorns on north to the rail, through the rain, sleet, snow, and the hail. A nickel a head on the old Chisholm Trail. Charge a nickel a head on the old Chisholm Trail. That bridge is still standing today. 2 years from now in January, they're going to dedicate that bridge again. So bring your nickels. Howdy friends, the Lake Travis Fiddlers, one of my favorite groups. Anna, you've done such a great job with these kids over the years. And they're going to sing a little swing song, Goody Goody. Enjoy. This is my old pard, the cowboy poet Sundown, Jeff Schaefer. He plays the trail boss on our Chisholm Trail Wild West variety show. Thank you, Jeff.
Howdy, folks. My name is Jeff Schaefer. Sundown to my good friends. Now, one of my good friends is K.R. Wood. And folks, right now, he's needing a little bit of help and support. He's also needing quite a bit of prayer. Now, being Western folks like we are, we look out for one another. That's just kind of part of the code of the West, isn't it? So I hope you'll join me in helping out and supporting and lifting him up in prayer. But right now I've got a poem I want to do. I want to dedicate to my old pal Cookie. It's called The Man Who Drives the Chuck Wagon. The man who drives the chuck wagon is like a lighthouse out on the trail. From the morning that we move him out to the day we reach the rail. We know he cooks the meals, good or bad, and he hauls our bedding too. Sometimes he seems kind of grumpy from dealing with cowboys like me and you. But he's also our doctor, our advice giver, and sometimes even preacher. He's got a world of wisdom to pass along, so he makes a good cowboy's teacher. He sets the wagon tongue to the North Star, so our direction is always true. And he's always got food and hot coffee waiting on you when your turn on night guard is through. He's the last to go to bed, the first to arise, and make sure everyone's awake. He fries and stews, smokes meat and barbecues, and he's always got biscuits to bake. Cookie and his wagon are the center of existence for us cowboys out on the drive. A pretty girl, a good horse, a great meal and his cook are things you'll remember the rest of your life. It's hard to tie in where a great chuck wagon cook is. For that you have to be awful lucky. Or blessed, like me, for I've been up and down the cattle trails many times with my old pal Camp Cookie. KR, we're lifting you up in prayer, amigo, praying that God will show his might to you and through you. Well, I've got to ride. Adios.
One of the most incredible cowboy historians and collector of cowboy songs is my good friend Andy Hedges. Thank you for being here tonight with us, Andy. God bless you.
Andy Hedges here with a song for my friend K.R. Wood, the old Camp Cookie. Wish you the very best, my friend, and I'm going to play an old song called Chuck Wagon Blues, originally written by the great cowboy poet Curly Fletcher. I wanted to be a wild cowboy, and I wanted to rope and ride. Wanted to live in the desert, where the skies are open and wide. And I wanted to eat my meat raw, and carry my pistols by twos. Never thought I would suffer from having the chuck wagon blues. And I wanted a Gila monster and a rattlesnake for my pet. Wanted to eat live scorpions and watch the tender feet sweat. And I wanted to die with my boots on whenever they brought me the news. And I never thought I would suffer from having the chuck wagon blues. I'm scared of the hairy tarantula, and I don't want no broncs to break. I don't like the howling coyote, and I'm scared of the rattlesnake. And I'm going to trade these high-heeled boots for a big pair of brogan shoes. I'm willing to walk if I have to. Well, I'm sick with the chug wagon blues, and I'm going back to New England, and I'm going to make me a change. Don't like this western country, and I'm scared of this life on the range. And I don't like the grub that I get here, and I don't like none of their booze. I don't like no kind of tobacco. Well, I'm sick with the chug wagon blues. Well, I'm going to see my daddy, and I'm going to see my old mom. Going to tell my big sister that I don't want to be no outlaw. And I hate the sight of this country, and I don't like none of their crews. And I don't want to be a wild cowboy. Well, I'm sick with the chug wagon blues. Lord, I'm sick with these chug wagon blues. Chuck Wagon Blues.
Good friend Ross Holmes, who can actually just fiddle up a storm. I see bow hair flying and sparks flying off the strings. Ross he's just an incredible person, number one. But he did the strings and played and toured with Mumford & Sons, Bruce Hornsby in the Range. And right now, he's currently playing with the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Thank you, Ross, for fiddling around and just for all your blessings, and also playing the Crockett fiddle at the Alamo.
Hey, KR, it's your friend Ross Holmes. I'm up here in Nashville, Tennessee. Man, I've been thinking a lot lately about some great times we've had, whether it's been eating barbecue, drinking cold beer, or walking around outside the Alamo, taking our hats off in the shrine and acknowledging those heroes and defenders of Texas, or sitting around playing tunes. I miss all of it. I miss being able to come down and see you in Texas, and I know it's been a stressful and tough time, but you're brave, you're strong, you're tough, you're gonna get through this. So I'm gonna play a little bit of fiddle music for you. You'll know these tunes.
for a treat Miss Mickey Daniels she's from Texas, of course, but she and her husband Brody are living out in central New Mexico, about 2 miles from the Arizona border. They're breaking horses. But one thing, you can never imagine how much talent this young lady has and what a blessing she's been. Won so many awards I couldn't name them all. But thank you, Mickey. I love you and Brody, and y'all keep up the good work, and God bless.
Well, hey, KR. Brody's out working right now, but I just wanted to make you this video and let you know that we love you, we miss you, and we're praying for you. And I really hope that we get together again soon and play some more music. But until then, here's one of your favorite songs. I want to be a cowboy sweetheart. I want to learn to rope and to ride. I want to ride over the plains and the deserts, way out west of the Great Divide. I want to hear the coyotes howling as the sun sinks way down in the west. I want to be a cowboy sweetheart. That is the life that I love the best. Hadi-yo-lay, hadi-lo, oh, hadi-lo, hadi-lay, hadi-lo, too. Hadi-lay, hadi-lo, hadi-lay, hadi-lo, tee. Hadi-lay, hadi-lo, hadi-lo, hadi-lay, hadi-lo, tee. Hadi-lay, hadi-lo, hadi-lay, hadi-lo, tee. I wanna ride and obey. I'll be moving at a run. I wanna feel the wind in my face. Oh, 1,000 miles away from all those city lights, moving at a cowboy's pace. I want to pillow my head near the sleeping herd while the moon shines down from up above. I want to strum my old guitar and go ho-do-lo, ho-do-lo. That is the life that I love. Hadi-lay, ho-do-lo, ho-do-lo, oh, ho-do-lo, too. Hadi-lay, ho-do-lo, ho-do-lay, ho-do-lo, tee. Ho-do-lay, ho-do-lo, ho-do-lo, ho-do-lay, ho-do-lo, too. Hadi-lay, ho-do-lo, ho-do-lay, ho-do-lo, tee. Hadi-lay, ho-do-lo, ho-do-lay, ho-do-lo, tee.
When I heard that K.R. Wood was getting close in his GoFundMe campaign to raising enough money just for the liver transplant, I got really excited. I wanted to jump in and help, and this has been a great experience. I asked other artists, and he asked other artists around the country to contribute something in the way of music to entertain you while you think about the possibility of getting involved in KR's GoFundMe campaign for his liver transplant. They're supporting us from all over the country, and this is a delightful show tonight. I've got lots and lots of guests. In fact, we had to delay the show twice just to deal with all of this, and so the show has grown to be longer than a Lone Cowboy Hour. It's likely to be a Lone Cowboy Hour and a half or 2 hours. Don't know at this point just exactly how long it runs, but we appreciate being able to do it on Facebook. Facebook has developed a way you can announce something, and if you run long, it's not a big deal. It's not a problem. Anyway, tonight on Facebook Live, we have a great show for you. All these artists have come through and come along and done these great cowboy songs and western songs for K.R. Wood. Let's listen now.
Howdy folks, R.W. Hampton here. You know, normally I'm talking and singing about ranching and punching cows and a lot of the things that I love, but tonight I want to do something different. In fact, I want to talk about a person that I love and we all love, and that's Camp Cookie, or K.R. Wood. K.R. needs a liver transplant, and we need to get together and support him and pray for a good match. He needs a good match from a donor. And once he gets that, we need to pray that he'll be blessed to heal up, hair over, and get back in the saddle again. Get out there amongst them. Well, I'm going to sing a song tonight that I think is real appropriate. It's a song of hope and love And it's a song that Jack Hanna from the Sons of the San Joaquin gave me about 20 years ago. It goes like this. Shimmering heat waves rising, rising, silhouetted on the bleak horizon. Watch him. See the horseman riding, hot sweat coursing through his dusty whiskers, sunburned face pockmarked with blisters. Watch him, looking for a shade to hide in. Oh, demon desert, wicked like Jezebel. Demon desert, bereft of grace, your trackless waste, lead your prey to hell. Merciless heat like a furnace blasting, desolate waste, no shadows casting. Watch him. Now his horse he's leading, horses down, stretched out and dying. Horseman kneels to the skies crying. Watch him. A God of mercy's pleading. Oh, demon desert, I rode your trackless waste. Demon desert, bereft of grace, your trackless waste, leading your prey to hell. Hope in the breast of the horseman dying, yet to a God of mercy crying. Watch him. Heaven's windows open, gusting winds like angels calling, storm clouds form, sweet rain is falling. Watch him. A God of mercy spoken. Oh, demon desert, I rode your trackless waste. Demon desert, and I'm here to tell no demon of hell is a match for the God of grace. Horses up, refreshed and going, breezes play, fresh rivulets flowing. Watch him. Bright hope is a booming, nearing home the horse moves faster. Horseman's voice peals out with laughter. Watch him. The desert now is blooming. Oh, demon desert, I rode your trackless waste. Demon desert, and I'm here to tell no demon of hell is a match for the God of grace. And I'm here to tell no demon of hell is a match for the God of grace. Watch him. Watch him. He's the God of grace.
This is a song from my old buddy Doug Moreland. Now Doug is a comedian, a chainsaw artist, performer, fiddle player, just an all-around cowboy. And also, I want to thank Washtub Jerry on the washtub bass on the second clip, and Doug's dad, Glenn Moreland, who is an amazing artist, Renaissance man. If you need a chuck wagon fixed, you take it to Glenn, it'll get done right, and he'll sing you a cowboy song too.
Hello, K.R. Wood. Thought I'd do you a breakfast song that I wrote in front of my cow. Heading back to the ranch, gonna check up on the cattle. Been dancing all night to the big bass fiddle, swinging my lady, singing them songs. I gotta get home early 'cause my feet at dawn. When the bell rings, I'll be first in line. I ain't going to miss cowboy breakfast time. Biscuits and gravy, bacon on the side, eggs over easy, beans refried, chili verde salsa makes a mighty fine eating. Dress up the kids for it's Sunday go to meeting. Yeah. If there's a biscuit left, pass me the jelly. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a biscuit loving fella. Hot or cold, hard or old, even been known to scrape off the mold. Well, that ain't true, they don't last that long. If it's me and a biscuit, one of us will be gone. Biscuits and gravy, bacon on the side, eggs over easy, beans refried, chili verde salsa makes a mighty fine eating. Dress up the kids for it's Sunday go to meet. Yeah. Heading back to the ranch, gonna check up on the cattle. I had a good time, gotta get back in the saddle. Riding by the moon, singing his tune. Yeah, all week long, have a leftover stew. I dream all night come Sunday morning, at the Dutch oven all buttery and warm. Biscuits and gravy, bacon on the side, eggs over easy, beans refried, chili verde salsa makes a mighty fine eating. Dress up the kids, Sunday go to meet. Dress up the kids for it's Sunday go to meet. Jelly on a biscuit's mighty fine eating. Yeah. All right.
Our next guests are a couple of the most vibrant performers in cowboy music, swing music. They've won more awards than you can shake a stick at or hang your hat over. Miss Kristen Harris and Haley Sandoz. I love you ladies, y'all are amazing.
Hi y'all, this is Haley Sandoz and Kristen Harris.
And we're just thinking of and praying for our good buddy K.R. Wood, and we have a song about Texas that we wanted to do for him.
So if you can help us by contributing to this great cause, we would so appreciate it.
We love you, K.R.
1, 2, 3.
I come and go as I please.
From down here up north and in between.
Baby, it's a shame.
Don't always feel the same when I can't see Texas from here. I can't see Texas from here.
special thanks also to the Sawyers tonight, Simple Gifts. They're an amazing family band, and Leah and David Jr. have won many awards as Instrumentalist of the Year in the Youth Department, and now up in the Upper Department, as they are amazing instrumentalists. And Mama Kathy and Daddy David are about the best people you could ever meet in your life. Enjoy Simple Gifts.
I'm so happy you're here. I'm 25% of Simple Gifts, the Sawyer family band. Our band consists of my dad, David Sawyer, my mom, Kathy Sawyer, my brother, who's also David Sawyer, and I'm Leah Sawyer. We are so thankful to Greg Body for putting music and poetry of the West together this year, and we're so grateful to get to be a part of it.
Maybe think of a place that would remind you of this, and it's called Fruit Stand Man. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You won't see this man on the interstate if you try. He's always on the back road or out in the countryside. He got a little shed, 2x4s, and a little canvas door with about 1,000 baskets lying on the floor. He says, come on and I've got the best for you. Especially later, but you honeydew. He wants you to try his cider, son, and his happy weekend night. He's a fruit stand man on Highway 52. His old Ford truck ain't running, but he's got it up for sale. It's never been driven very far, just out to get the mail. And everything around it's got a price tag or two. He'll make a really good deal and a special one for you. He says, come on and I've got the best for you. That special later, spuds and honeydew. He wants you to try his cider on his happy weekend. He's a fruit stand man on Highway 52. Chickens in the backyard and a hog out on the side. Take him on the old back porch and a kitty slide. He wants you to play him dominoes, but be careful when you do. You ain't messing with the greenhorn when you play him 42. He says, come and I've got the best for you. They're specially made of spuds and honeydew. He wants you to try his cider, son, is happy when you do. He's a fruit stand man. Fresh tomatoes, spuds and honeydew. He wants you to try his cider, son. He's happy when you do. He's a fruit stand man on Highway 52. He's a fruit stand man on Highway 52.
All right, fruit stand man. Well, so I think Tom Orr inspired your songwriting.
Most definitely.
And I think your songwriting inspired your daughter's songwriting.
For sure.
Yeah. Go ahead, babe.
This next tune.
You want to say something?
No, I'll say something.
Okay.
This next tune is one that I wrote, and it's called Western Skies. And I've been so inspired. If you know me, then you're probably aware that I love old music from the 30s, 40s, 50s. I've been so inspired by those sorts of musicians, and so this was kind of my tribute, trying to emulate specifically a lot of the old Western music that you hear from that time period. So I thought that I'd write this song. It's called Western Skies. 1, 2, 3, 4.
7. The river is a kind of sky above them, the kind of somewhere far away, far from us. Sometimes when I'm wandering, I'm wondering why anyone wants to live where they can't see the sky. The highway lies before me like a silver sand. It beckons me to follow to the promised land. I always long to hear a coyote sing and see a hawk flying on the wing. I will always be content to let the world go by. So I gaze up at the magic of a western sky. And to me that's the magic of a western sky. The winds up high out to the sky that whisper, to listen to the songs of river critters. The grassy plains and streams songs they're bringing, and western scenes are painted with their singing. I always long to hear a coyote sing and see a hawk flying on the wing. I will always be content to let this world go by. So I gaze up at the magic of a western sky. To me that's the magic of a western sky. I'm never lost no matter where I roam. The western skies will always lead me home. I'll always long to hear a coyote sing and see a hawk flying on the wing. I will always be content to let the world go by. So I gaze up at the magic of a western sky. And to me that's the magic of a western sky.
It's been a great experience to be in this little cabin up here on the upper Rio Grande in Colorado while I'm on my cross-country skiing trip. Being able to produce this show that's a benefit for K.R. Wood, his liver transplant, all of the Western music singers community coming together and contributing videos. I'm very grateful to everybody for doing it. I'm going to do a couple of songs myself and show me thrashing my way through cross-country skiing up here at 10,000 feet in the Rockies. You know, I still love to do that every single year. Look forward to it. Something that I'll always do as long as I can. There's nothing like being a part of the vanishing breed of people, the mountain men who still love to get into the high country. We're both the kind who can find peace of mind in the light of an old fireplace, wrapped in a blanket, talking the night away, watching snow fall and the lone wolf is calling out into the endless space. There aren't many left like us these days, down where the city lights burn. I know we'll never return. Listen to the wind blow over the hills, the whispering pines. Everything is free, and all that we see is yours and mine. Just you and me, and this old log house is all that we need. That's why they call us the vanishing breed. It's good just knowing that our love is growing. We're gonna find a place in this life we built with our own hands. Like wild horses running out under the sun, we're gonna find some space. There aren't many left like us these days. God's greatest gift to you and me is knowing how it feels to be free. Listen to the wind blow over the hills through whispering pines. Everything is free, and all that we see is yours and mine. Just you and me, and this old log house is all that we need. That's why they call us the vanishing breed. Hey, that's why they call us the vanishing breed. Call him Little Joe the Wrangler, he'll wrangle nevermore. His days on the Remuda, they are done. Was a year ago, last April, that he rode into our camp. Just a little Texas stray and all alone. Long late in the evening, he rode into our camp on a little old brown pony he called Chaw. With his brogan shoes and overalls, a tougher looking kid you never in your life ever saw. His saddle was a Texas cack made many years ago, with an OK spur on one foot idly slung. His hot roll in a cotton sack loosely tied behind, canteen on the saddle horn was slung. Well, he said he had to leave his home. His ma had married twice, and his new pa beat him every day or two. So he saddled up old Chaw one night and lit a shuck this way, and now he's trying to paddle his own canoe. Said if we would give him work, he'd do the best he could, though he didn't know straight up about a cow. So the boss, he cut him out a mount, kindly put him on, for sort of liked this little kid somehow. Taught him how to wrangle horses, know 'em all by name, and get 'em in by daybreak if he could. To follow the chuck wagon and always hitch the team, and help the cocinero rustle wood. We were camped out at Red River, the weather being fine, down by the south side of a bend, when a norther started blowing and we doubled up our guard, for it took all hands to keep the cattle in. Little Joe the wrangler was called out with the rest. Scarcely had the kid reached the herd when the cattle all stampeded like a hailstorm. Long they fled, and all of us were riding for the lead. Beneath the streaks of lightning, we could see a horse ahead. It was little Joe the wrangler in the lead. He was riding old Blue Rocket with a slicker over his head, trying to check the leaders in their speed. At last we got 'em milling, kinda quieted down, and the extra guard back to the camp did go. But one of us was missing, and we knew it at a glance. It was our little Texas stray, poor Wrangler Joe. Next morning, just at daybreak, found where Rocket fell, in a washout 40 feet below. Beneath his horse, mashed to a pulp, his spur had rung the knell, was our little Texas stray, poor Wrangler Joe. Called him Little Joe the Wrangler, he'll wrangle nevermore. His days on the remuda, they are done. Was a year ago, last April, that he rode into our camp, just a little Texas stray dog. Now he's leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Jesus was the pickup man, he's leaning, oh, he's leaning. Leaning on the everlasting arms.
Oh, this is from my good buddy Gareth Lafferty. Amazing Native American flute player, friend. He even has a Aztec death whistle, which we played on the Return of the Herd. But one of the most talented young men you'll ever meet in your life, and all of the different things he's accomplished already are amazing. Without further ado, Gareth.
Hey KR, Gareth here. I'm honored to be a part of your benefit through Michael Martin Murphy's Lone Cowboy Hour. I hope everything goes well with your liver transplant and that people are going to be able to find out more about your story and how to support you on your GoFundMe. It was an honor working with you on Return of the Herd, and I hope that you return back to your herd soon to be able to help heal the world through music. I'd like to share with you my song Spirit Horse to send you some love and healing your way. Love you, brother.
This young lady, I'll tell you what, Mary Kay has just captured the hearts of everybody. She's such an amazing talent, beautiful lady, and Gary Holt and Mary, y'all are the perfect couple. Thank you for this song and your participation. I love y'all. Without further ado, Mary Kay Holt.
Hey everyone, my name is Mary Kay Holt. I'm from Escalante, Utah, and I am honored to be able to be a part of this digital event to support and show our love for our friend K.R. Wood. And I want to share a song that I wrote. It's a song about love. And the inspiration for this song was actually being a parent and wanting a song that expressed my love to each one of my children in a way that captured the depth of that very special mother-child love. And as writing this song progressed, I came to a part in the song that I was deeply touched by the words that came to my mind, because they were words that reminded me that as much as I love each one of my children, this was the kind of love that God has for me and for each one of us. So this is a song called The Golden Thread, and I thought it would be fitting today to honor our friend who we love. And love you, KR. This is for you.
There is a bright golden thread, never dimmed, never broken, that leads from your heart to mine. And your journey ahead, it may wind, it may wander, you may fall just as much as you climb. There is a bad wind blowing in the great out there, it will cloud all the light from above. But that bright golden thread, never dimmed, never broken, will bring you the light of my love. All the dollars you earn, all the lessons you learn, will make you a rich man indeed. But in all of your getting, when you fall to forgetting, when you call out in your time of need, when that bright wind blows in that great out there, when it clouds all the light from above, well, that bright golden thread, never dimmed, never broken, will bring you the light of my love. When you're falling, I hear you calling, there is no place you can fall from my grace. For that bright golden thread, never dimmed, never broken, will bring you the light of my love.
I love you, KR.
Oh, a special thank you to my brother from another mother, Brother Bobby Keel. He's performing a song that we collaborated and wrote together called Another Day on the Chisholm Trail, which is on the award-winning CD. Also won the President's Award in 2017 for Best Project of the Year. Bobby Keel, amazing songwriter.
Hello, friends and neighbors. This is Brutal Bob, a.k.a. Bobby Keel, songwriter from Nashville, Tennessee. And one of the best friends I've ever had is Camp Cookie, K.R. Wood. He's going through some tough times right now, friends and neighbors, and we need to pull together and help him all we can. He's going to get through this, but it's going to take our help and our prayers. So please pray a lot, give a lot, or give all you can and pray all you can. Either one's fine with me. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part. But here we go, the old Chisholm Trail, another day in the life. That night I went to sleep and woke up dreaming. I was camped out on the old Chisholm Trail. 10,000 restless head of longhorn cattle and a twister tearing up our tail. Camp Cookie said, forget about your supper. Don't you worry about the bacon and those beans. For tonight we gotta hold this herd together if we're gonna make it north to Abilene. On the Chisholm Trail, on the Chisholm Trail. Sometimes it's almost heaven, most times it's utter hell. Chisholm Trail, on the Chisholm Trail. Another day and another life on the Chisholm Trail. Well, we made it through the storms and crossed the rivers. We got a few drunk cowboys out of jail. Cut out 100 head for Quanah Parker. Then we rolled on into that Kansas rail. On the Chisholm Trail, on the Chisholm Trail. Sometimes it's almost heaven, most times it's utter hell. Chisholm Trail, on the Chisholm Trail. Another day and another life on the Chisholm Trail. Well, I woke up to the smell of coffee brewing, still thinking how some dreams are so alive. In about 10,000 head of longhorn cattle, kicking up the dust out on I-35. It's a Chisholm Trail, it's a Chisholm Trail. Sometimes it's almost heaven, most times it's utter hell. Chisholm Trail, on the Chisholm Trail. Another day and another life on the Chisholm Trail. Chisholm Trail, it's a Chisholm Trail. Sometimes it's almost heaven, most times it's utter hell. Chisholm Trail, on the Chisholm Trail. Another day and another life on the Chisholm Trail. Another day and another life on the Chisholm Trail. Another day, another life on the Chisholm Trail. Thank y'all very much, folks. I've really enjoyed it. What a wonderful expression of love this is for all of you joining in and helping out. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have been a part of this wonderful expression of love.
I want to go home with the armadillo, my brother from another mother, Gary P. Nunn. Take it away, Gary.
We rode a lot of horses, chased a few dragons away. Make believe was reality in the games we used to play. We grew our hair to finally came to a crossroads back in 1973. But we're still friends, good friends, friends for life. Anything you need, don't think twice. My, oh my, how those years go by. Friends, good friends, friends for life. Hey everybody out there, I'm coming to you on behalf of my good friend K.R. Wood. K.R. is Texas' favorite cowboy. He's been the standard bearer for Texas culture for so many years. But now our friend is in need of our help. He's on a waiting list for an organ transplant. And so I want to encourage each of you to go to the link that's on the screen right now and make a generous contribution. And let's help our friend in need. Friends indeed, friends for life. Yes, we're friends, good friends, friends for life. Anything you need, don't think twice. Go right now and make a generous contribution. Let's help our friend K.R. Wood. Thank you.
This song is Trail of Tears, written by Kevin A. Hart, with Gareth Lafferty on the Native American flute. Amazing talent, Kevin A. Hart. I was privileged to co-produce his last CD, Cowboy's Revenge. If you hadn't got it, check it out. Without further ado, Kevin A. Hart.
Howdy friends, my name's Kevin A. Hart. I come from Los Angeles. I jumped at the opportunity to be a part of this for KR for the obvious reason. He's a great man and an honorable man, and so there was no way I wasn't going to put something together for you, KR. Just for you, the audience listening, watching, I wanted to pick a song that is directly, attached with KR and myself. It's called Trail of Tears. He helped produce it, helped write it, and it's a near and dear piece to my heart. We released it originally for our album, Cowboy's Revenge, and then later re-released it as a single, but I'm gonna do it. Yes, I'm in Los Angeles, but Mr. Chris Gage is in Austin, Texas, my original home, and he was also on the project, producing, writing, and played guitar. So he's gonna be on guitar, and I'm gonna be on voice. We'll see what happens. Hope that you enjoy it very much. And KR, I'm sending you luck, sending you love, and I'll see you down the trail. Heading for the west, where the sun sets, leaving all the east as they march their war-torn feet. Our tribes, with nowhere left to hide and full of fears, leading a bloody trail of tears. There's a far-off place where no one stays, empty land so harsh that the earth is full of scars and dust that's been roughed up too tough from rainless years, waiting to end the trail of tears. Left to be forgotten and alone, made to live without freedom to roam. So no longer were the days of old, just a home prepared for broken souls. They've been guaranteed through lying teeth they can live their way. They will never need to change as long as they take their old songs and disappear somewhere along the trail of tears, somewhere along the trail of tears.
My favorite cowgirl poet happens to be a lady named Teresa Burleson. I've nicknamed her the Choctaw Cowgirl because she does have Choctaw blood, and she's written a wonderful piece called The Messenger about the plight of the Native American and what's going on today. Thank you, Teresa. What a blessing you are. Keep up the good work.
Hi, y'all. I'm Teresa Burleson from Weatherford, Texas. I'm here on behalf of our friend K.R. Wood. K.R.'s been having some medical difficulties lately, and I sure hope y'all are able to help in some way. This poem I'm going to do is K.R.'s favorite that I've written. It's called The Message. We call them Indian. They were the first to make this country their home. Each tribe calls themselves the people. To each other, that's how they're known. Amidst the turmoil of the world, the people speak to my spirit. It's not with my ears that I listen. It's with my heart that I hear it. They walk the land that is this nation before the white man came. First there were few, then there were many, and things were never the same. The people fought to keep their liberty and the life that they knew. Many whites were killed and more came and their numbers grew. Little by little, the people's land, lives, and freedom were taken. The tribes stood strong and resolute, but soon their power was shaken. They were rounded up, tribe by tribe, made to live on a reservation. Many died along the trail, and many fought the unjust evacuation. Then the people's beliefs were banned, so they danced and sang in silence. When they rebelled, good people died, for it always led to violence. Then they took the people's weapons because they were the enemy. This left them defenseless and they couldn't feed their family. So the white men said they would bring food, but they did not keep that promise. The people learned that white man government is not always honest. With the buffalo gone, they needed blankets so they wouldn't freeze. Well, the white men brought them blankets that were infected with disease. They took the people's children, culture, and self-respect. And with all the lies and broken treaties, they knew what to expect. But that was then, and this is now, and we live in peace together, not forgetting the trail they walked and the lives that were changed forever. Now this country has grown to be strong, supreme with power and might, built by those willing to work and sometimes willing to fight. Today, our freedoms are being challenged and our beliefs are being banned. They're taking away the Christian foundations that built this great land. Violence has become common and morality has decayed. But you will bravely defend yourself till they take your guns away. Democracy is compromised and we're slowly losing our rights. We must take this nation back. We must learn from the people's plight. Remember, friend, history repeats itself, and you know this to be true. The people want you to know what happened to them can happen to you.
This next song is called I Am With My Friends, written by Michael J. Martin, off the last letter that Davy Crockett wrote, January 9th, 1836, in San Augustine, Texas. Davy mailed this letter back to his daughters in Tennessee, telling them how much he loved them and missed them, how he couldn't wait to bring his friends and family out to settle the beautiful lands of Texas. He told them he just joined the Texas Revolutionary Army. They were headed south to a little town called San Antonio at a mission called the Alamo, where for 13 days Davy Crockett, with his wit, fiddle, and his persona, and he was like a rock star in America at that time, held the garrison together. In closing in that letter, he told his daughters again how much he loved them and missed them, how he couldn't wait to bring them out to Texas to settle the great lands, the beautiful lands. And he closed by saying, "Do not be uneasy about me, for I am with your friend, your affectionate father, Davy Crockett." And tonight, we are with our friends. And thank you, Murph, for all your blessings and helping us put this benefit together.
4-1.
We rode down to Texas from our homes out in Tennessee, looking for a reason worth fighting for. Some people call it liberty. I never dreamed we'd be so outnumbered. I guess I'd go and do it again. Don't you worry about me, sweet daughters. I am with my friend. Had our chances to surrender, and we were bound to cross that line. Alamo's defenders, and pay the price to buy the time. No reason for explaining what's in the hearts of all good men. Don't you worry about me, sweet daughters. I am with my friend. Don't you worry about me, sweet daughters. I am with my friends. Never a need to explain yourself if you're a man among men. The most difficult situation I ever have been in. Don't you worry about me, sweet daughters. I am with my friends. Write you this letter, oh, I see your sky blue eyes. So much I'd like to say, sweet daughters, I guess I bid you goodbye. Oh, you know your daddy loves you, and think of me now and then. Don't you worry about me, sweet daughters. I am with my friend. Don't you worry about me, sweet daughter. I am with my friends. Never a need to explain yourself if you're a man among men. The most difficult situation I ever have been in. Don't you worry about me, sweet daughters, for I am with my friends. Don't you worry about me, sweet daughters, for I am with my friends.
I'm on a rundown, I'm out running sundown, I'm thinking I'm on the right track. I'm writing a song as I'm riding along, keeping the sun at my back. Big horse trailer and truck, I can make my own luck as I ride through the sand and the sage. As it gives me a rush to be busting the brush, acting about half my age. Lone cowboy, I'm doing my